Imagine imagining a world-changing idea so advanced that no one around you fully understands it. Imagine your life's work dismissed or ignored, only for future generations to marvel at its brilliance, wishing you could see how much the world has caught up. Throughout history, a rare group of inventors has lived at this extraordinary crossroads of genius and obscurity. Their creations, often written off or misunderstood in their lifetimes, would go on to reshape humanity's future. What does it mean to be truly ahead of your time? Across centuries and cultures, innovation has often sprinted ahead of society's readiness to embrace it. Brilliant minds have dared to peer decades, even centuries ahead, conceiving ideas that would one day seem commonplace, but at the time felt like science fiction. Tonight, we'll dive into the stories of 5 such visionaries. From wireless energy to ancient robotics, from the first computer program to the foundation of Wi-Fi, these inventors lived in a world that could not yet fathom the full impact of their work. Nikola Tesla, perhaps one of the most famous misunderstood inventors, embodied the very definition of being ahead of his time. While Edison dazzled audiences with incandescent bulbs, Tesla envisioned harnessing electricity in ways the world was not ready for. He pioneered alternating current, a system now foundational to modern power grids. But it was his experiments with wireless energy that truly put him in a league of his own. He demonstrated the ability to transmit electrical power without wires lighting bulbs from across rooms. Yet, his vision of a world wired together, energy and information shared freely through the air, was dismissed as fantasy during his lifetime. The commercial and technological world wasn't ready to break from the familiar, and Tesla's most ambitious projects fell into obscurity. Today, concepts like wireless charging and global telecommunications stand as a testament to his prescience. It's only now that we fully realize how far-sighted Tesla truly was. Leonardo da Vinci might be best known for masterpieces like the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper, but his notebooks, brimming with technical sketches and wild inventions, reveal a mind centuries ahead of his era. Da Vinci conceived flying machines based on his observations of birds and studied aerodynamics before the idea of human flight was remotely possible. He drew up plans for armored vehicles, an early version of the modern tank, and intricate designs for mechanical automata. Lacking the materials and scientific context of the Industrial Revolution, most of Da Vinci's machines remained sketches, unbuilt and unrealized. Yet his relentless curiosity and foresight were prophetic. Centuries later, his ideas underpinned technologies from parachutes to helicopters. Da Vinci envisioned a future no one else could see, offering glimpses of the world as it might one day become. Traveling back even further, we find Al-Jazari, a 12th century inventor and engineer from the Islamic Golden Age, whose mechanical marvels would not be matched for hundreds of years. Born in what is now southeastern Turkey, Al-Jazari wrote an extraordinary book detailing over 100 mechanical inventions, water clocks, robotic musicians, programmable automata, and intricately designed pumps and valves. Among his remarkable feats was creating the first known programmable humanoid robot, 4 mechanical musicians that could play complex rhythms. His automated devices foreshadowed everything from modern robotics to engineering principles used in today's automata and timekeeping. In Al-Jazari's era, most saw his devices as curiosities, spectacles for royal courts. Centuries would pass before the world fully appreciated the sophistication and potential of his mechanical inventions. Fast forward to the dawn of computers, and one encounters Ada Lovelace, a mathematician and writer who saw a revolution where most saw a calculator. Collaborating with Charles Babbage on his analytical engine, Lovelace imagined the first algorithm intended for a machine, not just crunching numbers, but manipulating symbols and creating music. The world in the 1840s couldn't yet grasp the implications of programming or artificial intelligence. Ada Lovelace described how machines could be instructed in complex sequences, anticipating programmable computers by 100 years. Her work, ignored and almost forgotten for generations, is now recognized as the very first computer program. The modern discipline of computer science owes a debt to her visionary insights, proving that being ahead of one's time sometimes means waiting for the world to catch up. Finally, we come to Hedy Lamarr, a screen icon of Hollywood's golden age, whose other life as an inventor was just as remarkable. During World War II, Lamar, together with composer George Antheil, developed a secret communication system based on what we now call frequency hopping. Their invention, a method to allow torpedoes to avoid enemy jamming, was initially dismissed by the US Navy as impractical. It would only be much later that their technology would form the foundation for modern wireless communication, including Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS. Lamar's brilliance went unrecognized for decades. A stark illustration of how society can overlook genius, especially from unexpected sources. Today, her legacy endures in every wireless device we use. Collectively, these inventors shared a unique trait: the courage to see not just what is, but what could be. Their inventions stretched far beyond the technological frontiers of their time, often meeting skepticism, indifference, or outright dismissal. Yet the world eventually caught up, and in doing so, changed forever. Tesla's currents power our cities. Da Vinci's dreams fly above our heads. Al-Jazari's machines pave the way for robotics. Lovelace's algorithms run the digital world. Lamar's ideas pulse through our global networks. The stories of these ahead-of-their-time inventors remind us that innovation isn't only about technical expertise. It's about vision, resilience, and the willingness to challenge the status quo. Their legacies encourage us to keep asking, what are the overlooked ideas of our own time today, and whose work, perhaps underappreciated now, might become tomorrow's foundation? History doesn't always reward its visionaries in their own lifetimes, but by learning from them, we honor their courage and creativity, and we become part of the ongoing story of human innovation. So the next time you encounter a wild new idea or an unconventional thinker, remember, the future often belongs to those who dare to imagine it first.